Welcome to the first episode of Next Level.
The Nintendo NX may be delayed again due to
It'll have a 7-inch to 5.
the Nintendo NX will miss its March 2000. It's in PlayStation 4, Xbox One, yeah, but it said it's going to be some great news for the NX.
So many, this many, 200.
Be among the first to discover hashtag NX.
What is going on, everybody? Koopa here, and yes, I did make a reaction video to the Nintendo Switch presentation that happened on Thursday, but my recording software and services decided to be all wonky and then just delete all the footage most of the footage that I had of the presentation to my reactions. So in the next couple of hours, next couple of days, I will share with you guys. If there's still some trailers left with my reaction to it, I will post or upload that up onto YouTube so that you can enjoy it for yourself. But today I want to give you guys my thoughts and recaps and just everything about the Nintendo Switch presentation and what it's all about. Let's get started. Okay guys, so this is what you would be seeing when you head onto the Nintendo website. So the first thing that you can see is that we have a new tab right here for all about the Nintendo Switch. It can tell you everything about, there we go, the pictures are up. It can tell you everything about the Switch. You can pre-order yours now. So the first thing that they revealed in the presentation was the launch date and the pricing. Now, everybody has been, I believe the word is conspicuous, and everybody's been wondering what the launch date is, and they finally gave it to us. Now, if you remember in my trailer reaction, I was talking about how they didn't even release a date.
Nintendo Switch, let's go! Okay. They didn't release a date.
So now, in this one, they finally released it, and it will be available on March 3rd, 2017 at the pricing of $299.
Fuck!
Now here's my problem with the Switch pricing. I was correct with the Switch price in my Switch pricing video that I uploaded a couple months ago. I said it wanted to be $250 to $300. It's just that when you think about the Switch, it's such a tiny console. I mean, you have the tablet, and then you have the dock. It just doesn't feel like you would want to pay $300 in order to have that system. You would want to pay like $200 or $210 or $250, not $300. And I think that's one of the things that the investors didn't necessarily like. I don't know if you heard, but after the global Switch reveal, investors didn't like it and their stock went down by 6%. But I think that was the one main problem that Nintendo didn't necessarily fix to the investors' liking, and at least to my liking, at least. Probably a bunch of other people believe that the $300 is an amazing price, but who even cares about the pricing? I'm still going to buy that NX anyway. Nintendo also announced that they will be having an online service, and they've confirmed it's not Miiverse nor Mi Plaza. It's completely brand new, and during the presentation they said there will be a free trial period in March, and until fall 2017 it'll be a paid service just like Xbox Live and the PlayStation Network. So they didn't release as much information as they have on the website during the presentation, but this is kind of everything that they have. So let's just read it off. You will be able to play compatible co-op and competitive games online by signing in with your Nintendo account. Online play will be free for Nintendo account holders until our paid online service launches in fall 2017, and the service is only for the Nintendo Switch. It does not affect the Wii U or 3DS systems or online play. Now, the things that they have planned in the fall that are not in the free trial, they're going to have the online lobby and voice chat via the smart device. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about the smart device because well, let me take that back. It makes sense that they're going to have it on a smart device because Laura K. Dale, or I think it was Emily Rogers, reported that there would not be a built-in microphone built into the Switch. Rather, just be, maybe you use something else to do like voice chat with. There will be monthly game downloads. That is where subscribers will be able to download and play NES or SNES games for free for a month. So they're basically doing, again, the same thing as Xbox Live, where you get free games per month, and I believe you can keep it per month. But I think for this online service, it'll delete it once the month is done. There will also be exclusive deals, like discounts on selected digital games and content. So this is the list of everything you could see for non-subscribers and service subscribers. You'll already be able to access the Nintendo eShop. You can register and manage friends, share screenshots with the capture button that they announced during the presentation, and you have the access to the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, which I will be talking about at the end of this video. But for service subscribers, you have the online gameplay, you have online lobby and voice chat, monthly game download, and exclusive deals. Like I said, well, for only non-subscribers, you'll only be able to have online gameplay.
Next thing that happened during the Switch presentation is that they showed off the capabilities of the JoyCons. And let me tell you, these are basically Wii remotes, pretty much, but with the added HD rumble, which I will talk about in just 1 second. So, when the Asian guy, was showing off the JoyCons, on Thursday, I was kind of like, this is my Joy-Con motion control dance, so I'm like, are we gonna get gyro and motion controls with the Switch or Joy-Con? And then they finally announced during the little direct part of the Joy-Con portion of the presentation that it would be having motion controls so that you can play the 2 games that they announced during the presentation. Oh yeah, it also has an amiibo configuration, I think that's the word, where instead of a NFC reader, I believe the stick reads the amiibo, so that way you can play games that are compatible with amiibo. They also announced that there are color variations, neon blue and neon red. That will also be in a bundle. I will tell you guys about that later. But the Joy-Con. Oh yeah, one more thing. It's got a strap. They announced that during the direct portion of the thing. They were also talking about in the presentation how each Joy-Con could act as its one whole controller and you can give it to your friends. And then they gave the term for it,
sharing the joy.
Boy, if you don't, because that made sense. That made just perfect, honest sense, and everybody's gonna say that. One of the last few things that they talked about with the Joy-Cons is that it'll have HD rumble, and they were giving an example via ice cubes and water, and it was saying you could feel the feel of 1, 2, and 3 ice cubes in a cup, and you could feel like the water filling up in the cup. And it was kind of weird at first, but it made perfect sense with the HD rumble, and I'm quite intrigued to see what the HD rumble is going to be. So overall, the Joy-Con just might be one of the controllers that I would use. 1-2 Switch is one of the games that Nintendo announced, and it basically shows off the power of the Joy-Con. Now, I necessarily didn't get hype for it. The only good thing I liked about it was its marketing and its concept and the music. I mean, just listen to the music.
1, 2, switch!
ARMS is basically Pokken Tournament mixed with Punch-Out, and I like it. Now, back when the Switch was announced in October, they had the Splatoon cameo in the trailer, and they finally released it. This almost took the cake. That wasn't until the next game that they announced. Hopefully you know what it is, but I will tell you in the next few minutes. But Splatoon though, whoa, they went all out for this. I don't know why they didn't tell us this before. This was just crazy. Okay, let me run this down. They have a new confirmed map called the Reef. That I think they showed that in the trailer. They have new hairstyles to make us our Inkling more customizable and a little bit more personal to us only. They have new guns, Splat Dualies. They're like 2 handguns. And it allows you to do this a roll move, and it's only those weapons. It's not a new mechanic at all. You probably couldn't even do that with a Splat Charger. There are new specials, new crazy out of this world specials. You have the Rain Cloud. You have the like 6 rocket launchers. You have this super far away bomb launcher. You've got what else do you have? You have like super sure you can punch, but instead of doing it in the air, you do it to the ground. You have the jetpack, which is probably the number one thing I'm going to be using. And it's just the overall environment and more urban, more retro 90s environments. Spray paint, it's all that kind of stuff. It just made it more better. I heard that they moved to a new place, Inkopolis Square. Not what is it? I forgot what it's called. But they moved to a different place, and it takes place 2 years after the events in Splatoon. You already know I'm gonna pick this game up. The next game I'm picking up after Splatoon 2 is that Super Mario Odyssey. Let me put these back on. This is getting serious. You don't know how excited I am for this game. Mario is in New Donk City, which is named after New York City. He's in that one Mexican place. He's in that one little bunny place. He's in the forest. He's just everywhere. He's in the whole galaxy. You might as well call this Galaxy 3. But my main question is this running on Unreal Engine 4? Because look, he's running like he's Sonic, and there's so many questions about this game. I ask, why do they have so much detail in his facial hair? Why do they have details in the stitches of his overalls? Out of all the characters you could have think of, why did it have to be Mario's cap? That's just confusing me. What are you gonna do with it? Is it gonna talk? Like, what's gonna happen? Speaking of the cap, the new mechanic of when Mario jumps up, he can jump off of his cap. That just puts a That just puts up a whole new meaning to Mario himself. He's like, oh, herp, I'm just gonna run, and then I'm gonna throw my hat. Like, hold on. Like, oh, herp, I'm Mario. I'm just gonna throw my hat and then jump off of it, and then fly off into the galaxies. That's right, I'm Mario. This game is just everything I wanted it to be, and I can't wait till I get it this holiday, which is the worst. Well, it's the worst date you could think of. The absolute worst date you can think of. The holidays. As long as it's November, I'm fine, because that's what they did for Super Mario 3D World. But if it's like December 25th on Christmas Day, no.
Much for your time today. It was Grasshopper Suda 51 signing.
This translator needs to get fired. Another thing that Nintendo announced was the product configuration, which includes the Joy-Con grip, the Joy-Cons, the Nintendo Switch dock, the Nintendo Switch tablet, the AC adapter, the HDMI cable, and the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con strap. The final thing that they showed us was that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm going to try to keep this short, but my main question for this trailer was, why was it so dark, and why was it the best trailer I've ever seen, and why did it touch my heart, and why does Zelda look like she got plastic surgery 5 times? The trailer basically gave us the dark version of Breath of the Wild. Its launch date is the same day as the Nintendo Switch, March 3rd, 2017. They also announced more amiibo that was coming along the way, those enemy people and Zelda, so they can truly confirm that it is Zelda, the Breath of the Wild version of Zelda. And that's gonna have to be the end of this video. We're gonna turn this Switch reaction into 2 different parts, one with all the rest of the trailers that came up after the presentation, and the one that you're seeing right now. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it really helps support the channel. And yeah, stay calm, subscribe to the show, and I'll see you in the next video in 5, 4, 3, 2,